Okay, hi, Coach Paul here. We're talking now about attacking team shape, and we're in the midfield. If you look down a little bit here, the keeper has come out of the area a little bit. Okay, keeper's starting to press up. Because we're still in a dangerous area here, if we lose the ball, the keeper doesn't come too far out, but should be up far enough to get to the ball here if the ball gets passed or past the 4 and the 5, or gets passed back to them. Okay, so we're probably out here somewhere. Okay, so let's focus on this here. So maybe we've moved the ball up the line. Our structure is still pretty close. We have a lot of different triangle options here. Again, depending on where the ball is, if the ball's here in the midfield position, the 9 is holding up the ball, and the 8 and the 10's job is to basically pass through balls to the forwards who are making their way down the line. So if the ball goes over to this side of the field, okay, let's say the 3 and the 10 supports here, the 6 supports them, and the 8 is playing in space. So ideally what you want to do is either play it up the line here, give and goes again, drop it through here to switch play. So if these two come over, grab the ball, come this way, now we're switching play over to here, and everybody shifts. Okay. And now 8 moves into support, 7, 9 shifts over. Okay, we're on the weak side here, 11 shifts up, 10 is holding this space. So you can see where, and all the defensive players are going to shift over to this area on their team. So their team shifts over here, right? 5 comes over here, 4 is supporting these guys, all right? So in the midfield space, you'll notice that the 6 almost never leaves this area here in the middle. Okay, so this area here in the midfield is the 6's zone. All right, the 10 and the 8 almost move even less. All right, so this is something that we don't probably have a very good structure for in our current setup. Okay, because often we'll end up with the 6 over here in the outside lanes. Okay, and we'll leave a hole here, a defensive hole, but also a support hole, because on the attack, if the 6 is down here, it's virtually impossible. It's going to be impossible unless we switch it out to here to get the ball switched to the other side. So if we are in trouble, if the 8 comes in and takes responsibility here, we have a lot of options. We have an option there, we have an option there, we have an option up the line here, we have an option here. Okay, so we check to the ball, we create a scenario where we have space, and then these folks are going to have the most space. So if we get jammed up along here, we can shift the ball out. To some extent, if the 9 gets the ball here, there's nothing for them to do except to hold the ball, delay the ball, and either wait for these guys to go up or drop the ball off for the same reason. Okay, and so in this team shape structure, one thing that we'll focus on is delaying to allow people to get back in their team shape. So if we were just defending, if we lose the ball and now somebody has the ball, we might want to hold it and circulate it even, okay, to give everybody time to spread out, push up, okay, get back into a place where we can start building up the attack again, and then build up the attack, all right? And this pushes up. Okay, so again, in this scenario, in the midfield in particular, we load up on a side, we have outlets to move the ball around, and everybody has a role to play here, okay? So that's attacking team shape in the midfield. We'll talk about team shape for defense in the midfield as well later on in another video. Thank you.